Hello, everybody. My name is Brian Norris. I normally write and every once in a while post a video on here about one of the articles in the outdoor space and the firearm space, knives, whatever that I have posted. As the name indicates, though, I'm a local church pastor in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're in the process. The current project that I have is in the process of actually turning around a church that was below viability. We had they had 20,000 square feet and 3 undeveloped acres right in the city, but they were they were significantly below viability, and so some of the changes that needed to take place were they were stuck due to some change resistance, and so we've been in the process of retooling, recalibrating the church to as a new organization that will launch as East City Church in October. And so all of this stuff that's happened across the U.S. as churches have been being because of size limitations, being their gatherings have been constrained. You certainly can't shut down a church, and because of some of the elderly members in our congregation, we have shut down our campus for the immediate future, but we are continuing, of course. The church is the people, and we're continuing, of course, to minister across the community. And the difficulty is getting some of the things that were set to launch and down the timeline to reprioritized in our timeline to launch some of them today. And so, if you could help me out. We're just because the majority of people that were in our community that were engaged any place at all online. We started out with a congregation that has an older median age, and so I'm going to post a link here for our Facebook Live service that's about to start at 10:45. We had to prioritize a few things to be able to keep working in the community and also preserve the legacy of the people that have worked before us for 50 years here, and they've put together some resources as far as this land and this property that needs to be used as a service organization in our community again, and it's doing that. In fact, we have a lot of things to celebrate. We're in a much better position for this than we would have been. We just went from this is the first year in many years that we've been able to balance the budget and move into the black. But more importantly, we're positioning ourselves to contribute to the needs of the community in a significant way again. And so if you're a believer, stop and pray for us. We have been historically East Baptist Church, but again, because of some things in the church's history, we have been actually completely reorganizing. So there's a brand new church starting. It's called East City Church, and it will launch publicly in October. But with this shutdown, shutdown is the wrong word. I keep going to that, but this facilities limitation due to some of the things happening with our government and due to some of the things happening with more importantly for me, the needs of some of our elderly people. We're kind of mixing up the timeline a bit, and so we were scheduled for a period of dormancy in this summer, and where the facilities were going to be remodeled, and so we're just retooling. And in fact, I'm sitting in a room that we remodeled this week, a media room that I'm just using my laptop for this, but this is actually all wired up and set up to do better recordings. And so we're thankful for that, and we're going to continue to take this season and just do with it. We're going to pivot and do with it what's needed to hit the same objective in October. Anyway, if you happen to have some followers that you would be willing to share this link that I just put in the comments to our Facebook Live that will go live at 10:45, after the fact, before the fact. We'll also have that same service will go up at 5. We just have not been positioned to have donors online because of the age of the church, and so we're launching that today. And to keep us in the position of offense, of aggressively giving back and meeting needs, and not getting into a maintenance rhythm of being back on our heels in defense. We could certainly use your support. And if you're a Christian, we could certainly use your prayer. I hope you have a great one, and thanks for taking time to listen in.